This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Alan Wake 2, and they're talking about their exes. We're gonna go talk to this guy.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Oh, that's why he killed in the beginning, because the guy came out of the lake and they assumed, oh, he's bad, so they were like, let's kill him, and more likely he was bad.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
I see.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Interesting. Well, at least now we know a lot more information here, so let's go to her mind place.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Interesting. Nightingale came back.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
I see. So it's a ritual they have to perform on the Taken to actually pretty much put them down. The FBC brought powerful light arrays to subdue the Taken.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
All those are for later. More stashes. Yeah, that one's done. Oh my, a lot about the cult of the tree. But at least now we know. So where does this one go? There we go. Never heard of Scratch.
Doesn't look right.
Colt wasn't working for, with, Wake, or Scratch, operating on their own. Colt thinks Wake is responsible for Taken.
No.
Okay, so that's probably Colt Cole. Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not to create them. So now that one's like, probably this one. This is actually kind of hard because there's like so many options. Alrighty, so now we're done with that one. These are for later. Now we got more. Scratch tried to take the clicker. Has Scratch been pretending to be Wake this whole time? Where's the real Wake? We know he's in the dark place.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Now that makes sense. Now we need to learn how to rescue him. Alright, so now we are done for now. So now we can go into the room. Let's make sure that we're actually done with all conversations. There is one somewhere.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Elmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Elmo.
So the cult of the tree were the good guys, apparently. Just, you know, they'd get taken and then we'd have to help them. Or, you know, we'd have to put them down after they've been contaminated by the dark presence. Let's make sure there's nothing in these cells that are now open. I knew something was weird when you see Wake and he's all bloodied. You're just like, that's a little weird. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go check on my dogs. They were barking outside, so always something suspicious. So where are we going to start? Left or right? I guess we start left. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected Parautilitarian, some crazy-ass long name. Location Bright Falls. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. AW, there is a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. What does it want from you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody, pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? You let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative. Well, if they would have listened, they might not have died. course, then again, he was, Scratch.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Alrighty, so deployment order. At approximately 1900 hours on September 13, 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, unknown threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040. The shadow passed acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize investigation unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment has been approved for use in the field. To confirm an active event, if an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area included the Colded Tree and Alan Wake. Oh, missed one here.
What the hell is a parautilitarian?
Parautilitarian. Man, that's a big ass name, let me tell you. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted. When used by a capable parautilitarian, parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for reoccurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman, after becoming a Redacted, have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a blank, by inserting the light switch into his chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. The light switch is possibly OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. There we go, we finally read all that information. Let's go into our mind plays, case board. You got something new, hopefully. What is this? FPC file on Cauldron Lake. Okay, we got one thing there. Okay, is this like on the clicker? Nice, got that completed.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
So technically, if you click this on that book, then her daughter would be dead. Because it makes it real. I guess that's more like simple. Okay, so we're done there. Let's go back in here. Anything on the profiling? Nope. Radio, of course, all that stuff's doing its own self. Yep. Alrighty, so we've done all of that. We've read... Oh, nope.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
So report supplement. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the shadow have been discovered. Blank and Blank, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland, and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a blank AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A. The shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. Alright, well, we definitely needed that piece of work, but go back here. Let me look here.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
FBC file on capability of light switch. Alrighty, done there. All these are for later, but it looks like we need to do a profile. I guess we're gonna talk to Grandpa. He's gonna help us out.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
We just need to find the right person. Alright, so now we can go back and talk to the girl.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Alright, so where do we come up with the new plan?
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Okay, so we're all done with all of them. Let's go back to our mind place. We can't really do anything. Is there anything, though? The FBC identified the clicker as a paranatural item.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Alright, so let's go back over here to profile. A lot of going back and forth here.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Okay. I'm about to say, game almost crashed. Back to case board. All this is for later.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Alrighty, now why is that not a problem? Are you gonna find his wife's art of him? I don't know, we'll see.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
Okay, so I guess we just talk right here.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Oh, okay, let me think. You know, we got so many items. Like, we are stocked. I think we're fine. There are probably some cases that we've missed in the other areas. But I really don't want to, like, waste so much time going back, especially since we've already done a lot of that. So let's just go further into the story.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
Alrighty. So with that taken care of, we're good on inventory. Let's actually move these up. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Let's also actually quick slot this where the shotgun was, because it's a better shotgun.
Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song. You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
I hate how we can barely hear him.
I
It
hope they
pisses
still
me
got
off.
it.
But at least we have the subtitles to let y'all know. But there's no way. Like, that was super quiet. Oh, there's a manuscript here. Let's pick it up.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskinen sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Oh. So that's how they were fighting it off. Good for, like, I guess good for them. Alright, so we've been playing for a little bit. It wants us to go to Cauldron Lake to start the end game. We're probably going to want to save before we do that. So let's actually, I decided that we're going to go to Watery. I decided that we're going to take a step back and go after some of the things that we missed. Because I know that last mission is going to take like an hour, and we don't want a super long video. So we might as well tighten up any loose ends. Damn, it's all dark here though at Watery. Why is the lights not on that vehicle? That's my question. Was that a dog? Alright, so we got some locked doors, we got some things that we can get in with some bolt cutters. Going to be a busy one. Oh no, there's people here. It's just very dark. But there is a dog. Oh, wasn't there a missing dog? Maybe it's calling to us. Of course, the moment I start to look for him, he's gone.
And now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that one
Hello, Mayor
man
Setter.
who disappeared in Bright Falls.
Nice to meet you.
And then they find him.
There we go.
All hell breaks loose.
Big city. The FBI.
Dog seems to be
famous
worried.
writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck.
Well, that's the cutest mayor I've ever seen for sure.
He's the mayor? The dog's the mayor? Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's actually a good thing we did come over here. There's a little bit of things that are newer. Whoa. For a minute there, I thought like she had blisters on her head. Damn, we are hurt. Don't mind me. I'll say we have plenty of health, so it's not a big deal. Check our map here. We are coming up. Now, the lighthouse door is very interesting because I don't think we found the key. Makes me wonder if we're going to have to come back here, but you know, it's really telling us, oh, go to Cauldron Lake. You know, that's going to be your end, you know, game. Marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Saga's map. Ooh, this was a good thing. Let's take this one off because we're not doing the main mission. And now it tells us a lot about the things we're missing. Especially in there. Thank you, video game. So let's look here. Okay, so there's something over here that we can open with a screwdriver. We're right on it. I'm assuming it's down here. Not seeing it. It might have been this box and we just, for some reason, it's not, like cleaning it off. Who knows, but let's see if we can somehow get into this, this lighthouse. Go over here first. Let's make sure. Yeah, we already did all that.
I don't have the key.
No, we do not have the key. So I think that something happens and we have to come back here. Nothing's wrong there, but we can definitely come over here to my trailer and get into that one room. So I think for a fact we will come back here.
Left to right. Control mass.
Watch out, guys.
Broken door.
Yeah. Broken doors. I don't want to waste ammo on y'all if I can help it. Oh, maybe we should, we do need to repair our flares, but it looks like after a while they do their own thing. Nah, of course we can't go down there, we gotta go all the way around. There is actually a spot here. We'll get some flares and then we'll move in. Alrighty, so we want to keep that because we're gonna switch them. We definitely want some basic flares. And we definitely gonna want some of these. And everything else is good. Go in our inventory actually use this. Yeah, perfect. I did not know the mayor was going to be a dog. I thought it was going to be that guy that's always like talking about, you know. Talking about the mayor. And actually, I think this is actually going to work out pretty good because we're able to quickly get these taken care of. Of course, we're going to get some more ammo. I'm going to try to avoid the enemy as best as possible, so we can actually save that ammo for the last fight.
More of those rhymes.
Oh my. An old man who could not see had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown. For the deer for him was dear, and filled his life with love. So an old man. Then the deer.
That's it.
Storm.
And this guy's just walking in here. So where would it be? Oh, it doesn't let me read it. Okay, so we actually have to like look for it here. Actually, would it show it on the map? It does. Oh, beautiful. It's inside the building. Oh, right there.
Look at that. Another charm.
Significantly increases time before darkness shield regenerates. Okay. And then this one's done. So now we can come up to the night workshop. Still can't believe I cannot find this point of interest to save my life. Alright, let's get out of here. And you know what? This was actually a good idea because there's not so much left over here. And if we look at the map, it's not really showing a lot. So I think we're going to be happy campers. Except that screwdriver in the lighthouse, but I'm still a little suspicious of the lighthouse. I think we're eventually going to find the key. And since it's like a, you know, it's a lighthouse, so it's got a pretty strong light, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a major significance there. Super dark, though. Uh-oh. There's someone nearby. Or no, it's that thing for the ride. Actually, I shouldn't have to look. Shouldn't it, like, just take me straight to him? Because I can now do it. Okay, so there's a container right over here. By the door. It's, like, right here. Oh, my. Give me those. Okay, there's a container, but I can't find it to save my life. That's pretty much what they're saying. Is it inside? I'm not seeing it. Oh well, some containers were not meant to be found. Let's just keep on moving. Alrighty. See here. So there's a mysterious container. And then there's a cult stash. Ooh.
Another cult stash?
Gravity.
Oh.
Bingo!
There you go. My god, the light's going out and everything. Yeah, they're trying to get to us. Oh my god, there's like multiple ones.
Let's go!
Did I get that shot? I think I did. Oh, I'm stuck here actually. Run away. Use our basic flares. God damn it. Okay, he's dead. Oh, got him in the light. Yeah, how do you like that? I don't even know how this works. My goodness.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
Yep, heal up. So that was nasty. There's another one? Or there's something there. Alright, so spare parts. The thing. Is it numbers or is it weird symbols? Numbers. Okay. Something's going on here. Where does this take us? Okay. I have no idea. I guess it's like stopping us from leaving. Okay, so I guess we gotta go around here, find out the number of spare parts of the items that are here. I'm pretty sure that is the goal. So the very first one is the coffee mug one. So there's 2 there. Three. 4, 5. So there's about 5. So we know the first one's about 5, if we were able to count them all correctly here. Then it's the rocket ones. The only good thing about those bad guys, they really cleared out the area. So the rocket one is 1. Two. What is it, 4? So it's 4, and then the last ones are these, so 1, 2. Is that it? I think so. There we go. Oh, yeah. Give me all this. I'm putting it in writing here that Operation Bigger is Better is simply not possible from an engineering perspective. I know he loves his crazy ideas, but his schematics look like a damn comic book. Charlene drew it for him, didn't she? It can't be done. Alrighty, so now with that done, the only thing we're missing is this container I can't find, and this screwdriver thing, and the thing that I really cannot get involved with. Go to cases here. Still a strange doll we're missing. Like, that's weird. Like, what doll am I missing? At least we're done with watery. I guess this one? Still need more information there. And then everything else is wait till later. Alrighty. Now we can get out of here finally. We're going to go see the dog again. We have that emblem, so it would tell us if we're missing anything up here. It's not saying it, so. It's just, you know, showing us things that can't be done. Oh, it's here now. Or maybe it was always there, I just didn't see it. I don't know. I'm crazy. You know, I'm going crazy. Point of interest. I mean, we can try to find that one. We've already tried to look for it before. Yeah, there's nothing I can click on here. It's just a point of interest I just can never do anything with, so we tried our best. This is a dead end. So, well, we can go this way. We'll just cut across through here. The mayor. We're gonna go see the mayor again. He needs the pets, all of the pets. And actually, while we're running, we'll make sure we're set up. And now we just go back to Cauldron Lake. I know there's an item, or not an item, but I know there's some things we're missing there because we weren't able to get into everything without the bolt cutters. So now that we have the bolt cutters, we can finally get everything there as well. But we're going to get in here and figure out our inventory situation, and then we're going to call it. So more charms we don't really need to worry about. Discard these arrows. I don't want them. I am going to hold on to that one. Oh, actually, let's do the thing we were supposed to do a long time ago. Perfect. I like our inventory here. There's one here, but I really want that Mayor Setter charm when we go to the next area. Quick save there, right? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links below. Next time, we'll start the video off right by the car. Ooh. Never mind. We're going to start by getting that manuscript page, and then we'll go in the car and then go on our way. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all again in the next one.